Hi, everybody. This is Alan Fine, and I'm here with Graham Davis, president of Baha. Now, Baha in the Bahamas has become very important today. If you've seen our interview with Simon Mail, the ILTM conference is going to be moving. We're going to learn all about that here on Insider Travel Report. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, Alan. It's a pleasure to be here. We're excited and thrilled. And it's an honor for us to be hosting ILTM 2023, which we hope will certainly be the new home for ILTM for many years to come.
Absolutely. You know, I said to Simon Mail, the event director of this event, I said, this is the long goodbye because, you know, it's kind of sad, it's bittersweet. We're here, we've been used to it, but the feeling of adventure and what the future lies, that's what we should be talking about right now.
Absolutely, Alan. This is an incredible opportunity to build on the foundation that ILTM set here at Mayakoba. I was once here as the Vice President Managing Director at Rosewood Mayakoba 10 years ago when we first had ILTM hosted here at Mayakoba. And to see the success and strength from year to year only, I think, reinforces the fact that it's time to continue to grow and create exceptional experiences.
But you, of all people, know the intricacies and what's necessary. So you're the perfect person to carry us forward.
Absolutely. And the country of the Bahamas and our 5,000 associates at Baha are, again, absolutely thrilled to be hosting for 2023 and beyond for ILTM. This is truly, I believe, the perfect destination and the destination resort to host suppliers and buyers here at Baha for next year. We have 2,300 rooms. We're a destination integrated resort of 3 luxury of choice brands with SLS, Grand Hyatt, and also Rosewood at Baha with celebrity chefs. We have 45 restaurants and bars, wonderful places for the suppliers and buyers to network, get together, and only be within 200 feet of each brand into the village of Baha and have that most breathtaking beach and backdrop of the Bahamas, the beauty, the warmth, the culture of the Bahamas as well.
And so you have a giant conference center?
We have over 200,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor function space. We have our $200 million water park, which we just opened last year, which is also a great backdrop as our beach club. The only water park.
Who has time for that?
The only water park. Well, it's I'm sure.
And golf.
Right.
And keep going.
Our Jack Nicklaus signature course, championship tennis facility as well. But having that backdrop of our pools, our jazz club, nightclub, our largest casino in the Caribbean, having all of these amenities really make it a perfect backdrop for that networking opportunity for the attendees of ILTM to get together. Easy access to get to Nassau, only eight minutes from the airport. You are 30 minutes from Miami, 45 flights a day, and then also daily flights from the UK with Virgin and British Airways. And also Copa from Latin America.
And pre-clearance.
And pre-clearance on the way back. So if you're heading back to North America after ILTM, you're already in the US when you get on that plane, and it makes it for such easy connections, or directly back to your home city.
Well, let me just do a little collecting because we kind of rushed, but I mean, I was impressed with the art gallery.
Well, that's
2.
Well, absolutely 2 art galleries. We believe, and I certainly believe strongly in building a cultural experience for our guests. And having the world's largest display of Bahamian art here at Baha on display with our 100-year retrospective of the Fairwinds exhibition that we have, our 11,000 square foot brand new gallery that we're opening up here in the next few weeks, which will feature a permanent exhibition from the National Gallery, NFT exhibition. All of our well-known Bahamian celebrated artists will be featured there as well. John Cox is our Executive Director of Art and Culture. He's also one of the most famous artists in the Bahamas, and also the chairman of the National Gallery of the board. So it's the perfect opportunity to allow our guests that opportunity to infuse a cultural experience into that trip without having to leave the property.
And the nightlife, I think you were talking about that earlier today.
Well, this is just, again, the perfect setting to be able to have a unique and differentiating experience, whether it be our jazz club with our wonderful Bahamian jazz artists. Jazz and music have been alive and well for decades in the Bahamas, and this is a great way to celebrate it with our jazz club and jazz bar. We have our Sky Bar rooftop of SLS, the Monkey Bar. We have the Manor Bar, very intimate experience over at Rosewood. And then we have our Bond nightclub, great place to let your hair down. And I'm sure we'll have a closing night after hours party for ILTM attendees for next year.
We should hope so.
I can see everybody wanting to come and really have some fun and get some dancing, let their hair down, and just enjoy that last night after hours. And of course, we'll have some events down by the beach in the water park. We'll showcase the entire property in every exceptional way that we can.
Well, when you talk about that, let's talk about the flamingos and your sustainability program.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we many companies have a CFO, as do we. As our chief flamingo officer, and so it's a great opportunity for our guests to interact with our flamingo ambassadors. We've raised them since chicks. We have 10 of them, and it allows the opportunity for our guests to understand the national bird of the Bahamas, how we protect and preserve that wildlife, and the conservation efforts that we have. In the meantime, having a close encounter with either flamingo yoga, or we will be bringing the flamingo ambassadors to our events for ILTM to introduce them to all the attendees next year. It's a great way to, again, understand the conservation efforts, along with our chief scientist, who's working hard with our coral restoration projects, our conservation of saving the conchs in the Bahamas, and quite frankly, the Caribbean. And then in addition to that, the wildlife that we have as well with our stingray sharks, turtles, and having that opportunity to understand that conservation effort as well.
As far as special events, though, there's some coming up that the travel advisors might want to be booking their clients for.
Oh, absolutely. Starting this October 21st, we'll have our first culinary and arts festival at Baha Mar. It's a wonderful opportunity to showcase our celebrated chefs with Dario Caccini, Daniel Boulud, as well as Marcus Samuelson, and then of course infusing art encounters as well, and discussions and lectures, and being able to appreciate the art of the Bahamas, and then grow this event, which we'll have this year and many years to come. It's the Bahamas Culinary and Arts Festival, so it's not just focused on Baha Mar. We're really focused on great Bahamian culinarians, and then growing it throughout the Caribbean, and having us as the epicenter of art and certainly culinary in the Caribbean right here at Baha Mar. So we're looking forward to having our guests come. We'll have Boys to Men as the kickoff concert in the water park on Friday night, October 21st. We have Kendall Jenner coming next week for our kickoff for Tequila's 818 Shack. She's opening up a new bar with us in our water park next week as well. We just had Bruno Mars over Labor Day weekend kicking off his Selva Ray rum launch with us at Baha Mar with
all these people beginning their careers with you. It's amazing that you find this talent.
Right. No, it's exciting to have these celebrated entertainers coming.
So we go out to 108,000 travel advisors every day. What do you want them to know, and how do you want them to contact you and find out more information?
Absolutely, Alan. I think it's a great opportunity for certainly for you to come and visit Baha Mar, if you have not, to really appreciate what the experience is like. Because going on the website at bahamar.com is a great first introduction, but really coming to Baha Mar, I think, is the only way to experience it and be able to suggest for your customers and for you to come. I think this is a great opportunity. Go to bahamar.com, and then of course info.
If they want the hand holding, if they want someone to actually reach out.
We have our sales department monitoring 24/7. It's info@bahamar.com. You can certainly send an email. We'd be happy to respond right away and get you to the right brand if you'd like to stay at Rosewood, at Hyatt, or at SLS, and tell you a little bit more about Baha Mar and what we have to offer. It's the best way is to come and see it, and we look forward to welcoming you to Baha Mar very soon.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, Alan. Real pleasure. Thank you.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.